Super Saiyan 3. That's incredible! He stopped my full power strike with his fingers?
Quick video, basically an update on my hair growth. It's growing in pretty good. I haven't done anything to my hair in probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Haven't been to the barber shop. Just letting my hair grow out, letting it do what it want to do right now. Just so it can grow, at a much more efficient rate. I don't want to put any chemicals or anything in my hair, just slow down the process. But I like to, show progress every now and then, let people know that I don't be bullshitting when I say, I could do certain things, and like to just show that, anything pertaining to the body, you can pretty much regenerate if you're doing the right things to it. And people need to understand, the importance of hair on a larger, aspect. Hair is very divine. Hair is an extension of your nervous system. Long hair should be something that people strive to have. It allows you to be more intuitive and be able to connect more with nature. There's a reason a lot of ancient cultures had, long hair or dreadlocks, stuff in that sort. It's because it allowed them to be more intuitive. It allowed them to connect more with nature. It allowed them to sense danger and harm, coming their way. Hair is basically like a sixth sense. Hair is alive, and hair is a part of you. Everything on your body should be treated as something divine, something that has a purpose, because everything on your body has a purpose. The Creator makes no mistakes. Everything serves a purpose. That's why when you dye your hair, the word dye isn't, implied, meaning you're killing your hair. And I'm not telling people what to do. You can do what you want. I'm just, bringing the awareness to, the importance of hair. And this isn't a crazy video or anything. It's something short. Men grow beards for a reason. If you can grow a beard, try your best to let your beard grow out. There's so many benefits to letting your hair grow, how it can protect you from radiation. It keeps you warm. It fights off, bad bacteria and stuff in that sort. There's a story going around about that, how Indians used to use their hairs, which is your antennas, which connects you, you're more connected to source, you're more connected to life. But they use their hairs, their antennas, to sense dangers and to sense harm coming their way. And the military wanted to use these Indians to see if they can, serve the purpose of, protection, self-defense. They heard, stories about the Indians and how they had these mystical powers of, sensing danger. So they, wanted to test that theory. So when they put them in the army, they noticed that when they had long hair, they were able to sense danger. They were able to get out of harm's way at a much more efficient rate. But once they cut their hairs off, these Indians could no longer sense danger, and they were captured every time during these, simulations. So hair serves a purpose. Hair is very, very important. If you notice the animals in the animal kingdom, most of them have fur, most of them have hair. And, as you can see, they're very intuitive. They're very, they possess, a lot of great strengths and skills. And it's because of their hairs. If you cut off the animal's hairs, the same thing happens to them. Their abilities are hindered. They're not as strong. They're not as psychic. Their abilities are diminished. And it's the same with us. First thing the conquerors used to do when they conquered the land is they will cut all of the, the people hair. That's a way of conquering them because they know without their hairs they wouldn't be as strong.
Got no worry, got no stress. Got no worry, got no stress. 'Cause we feel good in our dress. 'Cause we feel good in our dress. Major pain's a major diss. Major pain's a major diss. Makes us squat when we piss. It makes us squat when we piss. Got no worry, got no care. Got no worry, got no care. I'm just a bald-headed son of a bitch without hair. I'm a bald-headed son of a bitch without hair.
And nowadays, people are just cutting their hairs off on their own. They're basically castrarizing themselves. And like I said, I'm not here to, judge you or anything. You can do what you want. I mean, you're still going to be a human being. You're still, divine with hair or without it. But it serves you better to have it, to be honest. And that's just something I wanted to express and to speak out on, so you can at least have the awareness so you can choose.
Born on October 31st, 1895, to a ballerina from Vienna, Austria, the medium Maria Orsic was leader of the German Vril Society. Dedicated to the study and practice of metaphysics and the occult, the Vril maidens did not cut their hair. They claimed that their long strands helped facilitate contact with beings from beyond and helped harness what they called Vril. Edward Bulwer Lytton's book, The Coming Race, published in 1871, described an advanced civilization that dwelled below the surface of the earth, who had mastered this mysterious energy form called Vril. Helena Blavatsky, the foundress of the Theosophical Society, described Vril energy as an ether stream that could be transformed into a physical force. Ancient antediluvian civilizations were said to have mastered this universal life force, and that they guarded this knowledge, passing it through initiation into sacred mystery schools. The Chinese refer to it as Qi, the Hindu as prana, the Japanese as Reiki. A more modern term for this universal life force is orgone, which is defined as the basic building block of all organic and inorganic matter and is closely associated with sexuality. The term itself shares a root with the word orgasm. Coined by Dr. William Reich, orgone was seen as a massless, omnipresent substance similar to ether, and although mainstream science still does not acknowledge much else other than electricity and magnetism, Albert Pike once said that, and I quote, "There is in nature one most potent force, by means whereof a single man who could possess himself of it and should know how to direct it could revolutionize and change the face of the world." My name is Robert Sepehr. I'm an author and anthropologist, and I'd like to invite you to explore the occult secrets of Vril.